Hello everyone and welcome back to Uru Online. Or Uru Live. Missed Online Uru Live. MOULa. Yeah. Today we'll be working on well, let's see what's the third one in the book. Even though Teledon's first, I start with Garrison and then do Teledon. But then for the rest Kadish to Lassie. And then enter the Eder Ages, the Garden Ages. So Kadish, this one. I like this age a lot. This is one of my favorite ages. Saturday. And it's an MTH. There's a Nexus link over here that we're going to pick up. And then head back, and then we're registering. We're gonna register it. There it is. And then back to Relto. I'm unsure if the Nexus links take you to the exact instance of the book that you have in here. So for now, I'm just going to use the book in here instead of the Nexus link. It probably takes you to your exact instance, but like I said, I just want to be sure. I'm going to go this way first. Check around this. Get the thing here. I just want to make sure. I mean, it looks like somebody was doing a fantasy art class and they took it to the extreme, and I was like, it's amazing. I love this. It's awesome. Okay, there's a journey cloth over here. Should be one of these pillars. Yeah, here it is. And we can hop over here. Don't ever really try to jump places unless you're sure that you can do it. Okay, we can also grab this. This is the Kadish Tulsi Gallery. The Kadish Gallery. The art gallery in Dunning, Agira. So what we can do is we can go up here. We can grab something. I don't think we can do anything with it yet because we don't actually have the Relto page for it, but it should allow us to grab, if we come back when we have the music player Relto page, we should be able to snag the music in here and put it in our Relto. Okay, so each one of these pictures over here is important. So we grab them. Oh. I did it bad. This one, especially so. The rotating doesn't matter. By the way, the rotating doesn't really matter. Okay, these three can get a bit confusing, so you have to be careful. So you have to like, okay, so then take, there's three, if I'm right, like these are triangles, yeah. Okay, now we can head back to Kadish, but I'm not going to use this, I'm going to use Relto, because I'm fearful of instance accidents. As a programmer who has to deal with instances, I fear instances. Unless you do them right, they could mess you up. All right, so the first glass pane artwork that we're going to use is the triad of arts with the circles and the circles. I don't know why I said that weird. So here we have these three. We need to make the top one, I'm pretty sure, but we can also check if this is the right one. And on the top one, it has a square outline on it. So this is the one where we're supposed to be doing the top one. So this little miniature guy only moves with the third. So we want to do it first. And then now we want to put the middle line one here. You can kind of see its stub pointing out at the top. And then we want to make it to where this guy is out like that. Should do. Alright, so then we need to travail all the way back. Around this way. This place doesn't have too much music until you get to a certain point. I think that's one of the reasons why I like this age, is because it's just pure. Also, I think somebody made a cool Stargate reference with this on the somewhere. I think it was. You can find it somewhere. Okay, so the next thingy is here. I believe there should be a. Yeah, here it is. Okay, and then there's also a page here that we will need later. Yep, and there's the art gallery right there. Alright, now we have to do the second pane. Okay, so this one is kind of got this little loopy thing, so it's the second pane. From top to bottom, it's the second pane. Okay, so now this long one can only move with this. So, and I know that it's here. We can see that. Then, I also know that this big bar has to go there, and this small bar has to go here so that it extends out. It's funny, they don't exactly look like they're pointing at each other, which usually they do. So I don't entirely understand why, but meh. Whatever. Okay, so now we have this one. I don't remember if there's anything around here. Don't think there is. But I'm gonna check in case. So once we put the third one in, it should do some pretty cool stuff with that tree right there. Okay, yeah, this is the third one. It's got the not really square, not really circle, kind of weird temple-y thingy. Okay. Now that thing needs to be at the bottom. Then this middle one needs to be here. So we get that. And this needs to be up here. No. Something's not right. There we go. That was close. Just needed to get that oriented correctly. Beep. Alright, so then... press this again. So that we can get back and do the journey cloth. Alright, so now we have to deal with the last paint. Shoot, it's not this one, it's not this one, it's this one on the wall. So if this is the turning triangles right here, imagine there's like a box here. This is the turning triangles, it's this one right here. This is the triads, and this is it right here. Just kind of imagine. Okay, so it says we need to dim this light. Or no. It says we need to turn on this light. This light. And this last one. And now we have our path. And to start on our path, we need to go over this way. We don't touch the light, don't touch the thing. You gotta walk on this shadow path. And a hidden entrance. Woo. Alright, and then we can also, there should be a button here. Skip boop. And there's no journey cloth. I just want to make sure. Splashy splash. Alright, so now we have to deal with the first pane of glass over here. Also, these are cool. They're not like a... usually you just have a two-dimensional one, but they have 3 dimensions. So I believe there's a Relto page. Over here. Yes, there is. And it gives us trees. Alright, and then before we go inside, we need to grab the journey cloth over here. Yay. Journey cloths. Okay, now we go inside and do the lighting puzzle. So for this thing, we have to make the panels glow. So we turn on the light. And wait, this is like a classic glowing toy. You have to hold it in the light for a few days, and maybe you get some light, crappy little glowy toys. And thankfully this one actually works, just like 3 minutes. So like, he has all these doors. None of them work, by the way. None of them do anything. So you might think that these panels are what we're looking at. They just suddenly glow, but they don't. No, was it not long enough? Shoot. They're supposed to glow. They're supposed to glow. This is taking forever, but yes, this is what we have to do. Buh. Okay, hopefully. Yeah! Okay. So, we need to start over here. And we only step on tree symbols. Go this way. That's not a tree. Oh, it is. Okay, then we can go here. We should be able to go here this way. Nope. Going back. There's something wrong. Okay, step on this. Step on this. 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 Ah, I see. Skip that middle one right there. Yeah, just gonna turn that down. I've always hated this because it's super loud. Okay. Back away from the loud. Let's grab the drinking cloth. That is literally the loudest thing in the game, I think. It's just so loud. Alright, so first thing I want to do, I want to grab the sparkly. So we have to make the third one reach the sparkly. Here we go. Sparkly time. Then the next thing we need to do is get into that doorway up there. There really isn't any music until the final part. What if I could just jump? Oh, dang. Okay, that works. I'm not complaining there. That is the second to last Relta page. So really, all this was a Relta page. Now we have to do the real puzzle. So the one with the 4 kind of like blocks in a row is supposed to mean these for weights. And the solution just gonna casually turn that down. The solution to that puzzle. Alright, we'll show. Okay, so the solution to this puzzle is 1, 4, 1, 2. So we're going to pull this one. So it's now 0, 4, 1, 2, 0, 3, 1, 2, 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 0. Now we got to pull this lever 2 times. It's just a way of keeping track of how many times I pulled something. It's a pretty elaborate mechanism, not gonna lie. Excuse my popping. Isn't wandering up things in the dark so cool? I've never heard that before. And now the music's kicking in because we're in the final part. And we're just gonna close it. Run away! From the loud. That's super loud. Okay, so the entirety of this age is to secure a vault. The vault of Kadish Tulasi, if I'm right. His last name's Tulasi, or that's just the age. Anyway, you didn't know his first name is at least Kadish. Anyway, so the entire, like I said, the entire point of this was just to seal a vault. So if we look at this, this is a what's missing, as described by Miss Journey. And so in this first set, things that are missing are 1 and 5, but 1 is on the first button, so that means this is 5. And then like Miss Journey, just gonna give you a solution. It's what this is a walkthrough, not a thing. So it's 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6. We go 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6. Shikaboosh. And here we are. Before we do anything with anything else in here, we're going to go over this way. And grab the journey page. Or the journey cloth. And yes, those box jumpings can get annoying. I don't turn it on. Alright, now we're going to read this page. And it says it's in Dunning. I don't know what it says. but it has Yisha's handwriting on it. So, and then a link to the art gallery. So now, but we also have this one right here. This is a special book that we're going to link to. This is a future version of the age. And if you find the fragments of the paper, it's basically Yisha saying that she's done something to alter the age's like balance, something like that, to make him these are the powers of gods, and I now have this power. I have conquered the streams. These streams said to flow their own will, now flow where I... Oh. And they're like scattered around, so you gotta kind of piece them together. But there's like multiple pages and stuff. I don't have a good Photoshop on me, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'm pretty sure there was a Relto page though. Oh yeah, we got a dunny helmet. Here it is. You get butterflies. We go outside though. Can't do anything. So we're going to head back to our Relto. Oh, that's the share button. Now I have a gladiator's helmet. Yeah! Alright, then we're gonna head to the journey cloth. And we're gonna complete Kadish Sea in record time. It's not record time. People speedrun Mist, and it's incredible the speedruns that they do. We're gonna head over here. We're gonna jump onto this pole. And safely down here. We're gonna walk in. Another speech from Yisha, once it loads in. Well, look at that, it's working like it should. Interesting.
You return again. Return to hear more. Return for a third pillar. It's an interesting cycle, this coming and going, giving and taking. Returning is what you must do. For you have torn in half the very being of one of the least. You have heard their pain. Don't falter. The bones of Guildmaster Kadish speak louder than words. His bones are the bones of Denis. He clung to the teachings of good King Negan, who required good citizens to cling to their treasure. This Kadish you have seen would not give back, would not return, would not let go. He had long been one of the wealthiest of the Denis, owning more than he could possibly make use of. He built ages to protect the extra, and when the fall came, he clung to his possessions over all else. And so you see only death in his vault. Extravagant death. It is an image of Denis. The people of Denis didn't return easily. They only would take until all was taken from them in the Great Returning, the fall that destroyed them. Denis fell only a few hundred years ago. All of it was removed. And my journey was similar. I could write things that no Denis had ever dreamed of. My writing smashed barriers held as absolutes for millennia. I could change things, I could move things. I could control things. I learned beyond my parents. I learned beyond all. I rode ages against any challengers, masters of the art, and they were beaten. I took all that I could hold. Only death can conquer pride so strong. For the Denis and for Yusha, it was death that moved me to return. All died. All but the least. The unproud. The Bahro considered themselves as dead already. And so they continued to watch Denis, always ready to give more away. And now they will return.
So basically what she was saying was that, with that death part, like we saw in Mist 5, she killed Callum. Either that or something happened to him, like a disaster, like a quake while they were in Dunny. Though I think it was her pride. Either way, he died. And she said, oh. Alright, now we're gonna head over to the Garden Ages at our Chemo and at our Gira. So, first thing we're gonna do, Nexus register. Like there it is. Sorry, we're on a boil water notice right now due to the freeze. So I have to like uncap my water bottle and the whole shindig. And it's not our time. So one of the things that we're gonna try to do is we want to leave that open. We want to close this one over here. And then we want to go around and find all the other ones and close them. We'll get down there in a second. We'll need this one here in a second, but not now. Okay, now we're gonna head down to this one. And I wasn't far enough. That's the share link again. So I'm going to share the link with the rock. Here you go, rock. I'd like you in my relative. Oh, we got to check out the additions to Relto. We have trees now. And I believe it's this tree or this tree. One of the trees grows with your playtime on Uru. Or at least you're alive. These are the butterflies as well. At some point, once we're done with the base, or at least the completable ages in MOULa on this account, we'll move over to my main account so that we can do the, oh, sorry. Oh, good. Oh. So we can do the player-made ages. Alright, so now we want to hop on top of this thing. There we go. Journey cloth, number 1. Then we need to get the journey cloth down here. Oh, I didn't do that correctly. Anyway. So then, now we have to do more venting puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, but it is at the same time. Okay, so then we want to head over here. We want to release this one. We want to head back. And close the one that helps us to the journey cloth. And we want to stand on this. And now we're on the other side. This is the next part of the age, and I believe there is a Relto page somewhere. Don't exactly know where. I think it's over here. What? Where's the freaking Relto page? Well, anyway, sparkly. Not waterfall. Okay. I'm pretty sure there was one over here. Okay, so first thing we need to do is turn on these lights. Then we will blindly run through this. Wag your mouse back and forth. Ah, shoot. Not where I wanted to go. And we're back where we were. Okay. Try to get back up there at the top of that because you can. But I guess for now we need to go to this other age. Oh wait, can I still do the things? There is one. We put it right there. Alright, now we need to head over to the other garden age. And now we're in the other garden age. But these both use the same journey cloths, which means the journey cloths that I already made will carry over here in the same number. Oh, I didn't realize the cloud texture was so close. we got a few drawings / graffiti on the wall. This is Kadish Sea. We got Garrison. We got Teledon. I believe that's the Dunny Cavern, these two. Yeah, those are borrowed drawings, paintings, whatever you want to call them. The creaking trees. And bamboo. I don't know what that's supposed to mean over there. I'm not sure what those are supposed to mean either. But we'll need to come back to this. Oh yeah, these things make noises. And not great noises, but they make noises. Okay, there's a slate here, but we want to get the journey cloth first so we can come back immediately to where we were. The journey cloth is up here. Alright, now let's go get the slate. I think that is meant to be Yisha, but I'm really not sure. Borrow have very interesting ways of drawing things. And now we are in a Dunning neighborhood. I can't remember if there was a relative page. There is not. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna head back to this one. Because to get back to the area we were in without a journey cloth, we'll have to take the link from this place. We already went to the slate. So over here, there's a whole bunch of things, but we're going to grab all the journey cloths we can first. I don't know if there's one underneath. I don't think there is. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, I believe the other journey cloth is behind here. Yeah, here it is. Oh, it's about to rain. We gotta wait then. Okay, so then there's another thing that we can get up here. Aha! And this will give us cool little inscriptions on the side of our Relto. Now we have to wait till it stops raining. So to do that, we're going to read the Shamat story. The story of Shamat, taken from book 43C. We have yet to name it. Translation by Nick. This is the guy we heard about from Sharper, which we still need to read the rest of that. First draft. At the age of 121, Shamat had resided in his palace of the kings for 20 years, though the palace had taken 45 years to construct and new additions had been added every year. Shamat was still not pleased with all that surrounded him. His palace was larger than any structure in the city, and the gardens of his palace were more beautiful than any other living plants that the people had ever known. But Shamat demanded more from those who created his home and his gardens. Shamat sent messengers demanding that Lamash, the head, this word seems to define some kind of leader of the servants, although they never defined them as servants, have to ask Dr. Watson, of his palace, come to his gardens immediately, and Lamash obeyed. Yes, my king, what is it that you require of me? Do you see these bulbs of orange and leaves of brown that surround me? Of course, my king, they are unlike any that dwell in this cavern. Do you see the intricate stone that surrounds me? Asked Shamat. Of course, again, there is not like them in this cavern. And Shamat suddenly became angry, cursing at his servants, not really servants, but it'll have to do, and screaming at those in his presence. Why do you think that I am? Do you think I have never used the books to see the beauty that lies outside this cavern? I have written these books myself, even while you have seen me trained by the Grand Master, and yet you act as though I should be pleased at the beauty that now surrounds me. Beauty that comes only from this cavern of no light, no warmth, and no color. Do you think stone and darkness are all that I require? Who do you think that I am? My king, what is it that you ask of me? Bring to me Grand Master Kinry. Together you will work in a writing sense, with him and create for me real beauty roaring waters, colors beyond imagination, living creations, not stone. These are the gardens that I demand. Now go and bring them to me. And so Lamash went to Kenry, Grand Master of the Guild of Riders, and together they created an age with beauty that was beyond that which any man had ever seen before. And together they brought their king to the age. 8 months, these are in Dunny months, after his request had been made. Shomat was pleased with all that he saw. Broad leaves of green and yellow, flowers of every color, and roaring waters of blue and turquoise like the most colorful stones of Dunny. And he promoted Lamash as he was already head. I'm not sure about his promotion, but this word is fairly clear, and made Kenry his most prized Grand Master in all of Dunny. Shomat spent every day on his new age, and he asked for more of them, and he asked his architects to provide structures on these ages. While this happened, Shomat's brothers continued to grow more jealous, and their anger turned to rage. They had not been invited to live in the palace of their brother, and now, though multitudes of common cities were invited to the gardens of Shomat, never once were they allowed to visit, and their hearts burned toward their king and brother. So it was that Shomat was sitting alone in his garden age, when 2 creatures approached him. Though they resembled men, they walked on their arms and legs and moved quickly. Shomat was frightened upon seeing the creatures, and immediately called for his guards. The creatures ran from the guards, but Shomat ordered his guards to follow them, and the guards obeyed. It was not until the next day they returned. They claimed they had seen a city with hundreds of these creatures living in it, conversing with one another, and organizing armies. These armies lived inside of the garden age of Shomat, and Shomat was very afraid. Shomat ordered the men who had seen the village to be put in prison, not sure if book or physical prison, for what they saw, and he called his most trusted advisor, Lamash, to his residence in the city. Upon hearing of the creatures and their organization, Lamash too was frightened. We have no choice but to burn the book, Lamash recommended. You know this age is not ours. If it is already inhabited, you know the rules of our writing, and of our books, and of our people. But Shomat's heart was not moved by the words of Lamash, and he grew more angry and enraged. The world was created by me, for me. If there are others who exist, they will have to be killed. It is Dunny now. So Shomat ordered for his brothers to be brought into his palace, and he informed them of his dilemma. Shomat asked his brothers if they would kill those who lived in his garden ages, and he bribed them with talk of power and authority. And so they agreed, even though they hated their brother. And the brothers of Shomat traveled to the age, and went to the creatures to destroy them. But in talking with the creatures, they became convinced that the creatures should not be killed, but instead should be used to destroy their brother. And so they devised a plan to kill their brother, the king. While Shomat waited in his palace in the city, his brothers appeared to him. We have finished, they announced. The creatures are all dead. Shomat was pleased to hear such words from his brothers, and on the outside he showed love to them. My brothers, I have done much wrong to you. There have been many times that I have not treated you like even those who work in my palace, and I am sorry for these actions. But today you have proven that you do not hold anger like I do. You are better than me. You have shown me favor, and so I ask you to accept what I have to offer you. Please accept this gift. I don't know why I said favor that way. And Shomat gave his brothers a linking book. Its pages were filled with descriptions of beauty and life like Shomat's own garden age. And it will be kept here in this palace where you will live now. Filled with pleasure and forgetting their hate for Shomat, his brothers went to the age quickly, and it was there that they died, thinking that they had fooled their brother. Shomat burned the book in his own fire, forever erasing his brothers and their deceit from his mind. And Shomat ordered the Grand Master to change his garden age so that those who lived there would die. And Kenry obeyed the king, even though he knew it was wrong, and his life was filled with turmoil until he died. But Shomat, though he did what was wrong, continued to live and pursue all that he wanted. The story continues, but it seemed a good point to stop. I'd like to go over this a few more times with some better translators, maybe even Dr. Watson. Filled in a lot of words as best I could for now. Oh. I clicked outside. Okay, now, when you go over here, and we need to grab these things. And we cannot run. Oh. Grab them. Are they following? Yeah. But we cannot run. If we run, they will disappear. Also, that's for future stuff. That 4 clockway thing. And there's also some right here as well. Okay. We have to slowly walk with these fireflies back this way to the link back to the other age. Then, carefully, we have to take them to the dark room and use them there. So we basically have 2 lives, which means we can get in water once, and we can jump twice or jump once as well before they actually just fully leave. But we cannot step on this thing. To back up, we'll go around. So like I said, we can jump or step in water twice or once. So I'm going to jump once. Let's scare them a bit, but then they'll come back. That's why I've set up this thing right here, so that when I walk across it, why did it do that? Why did it do that? Okay, now we need to go. Bah! You can't tell, these things are quite annoying. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, now. Oh, right. I forgot about this. We'll deal with this and then we'll come back. So this is basically a massive lore dump of an age. Or a link. We have Shamat story, King Rhaenyra, intro to meaning, which is King Damath. We have King Shamat, which is the same book. We got D2C hard hat. We've got a little looking device that shows us Dunny. Then we've got King Negan, King Asemlef, King Aelish. There's some Mistcon stuff. The manhole. We got marriage, apparently, from Dunny. And then we have maturity. We have pregnancy. We have the class system as well. Just little Dunny cultural things. And then there's this here talking about this. Check this out. I know the DRC doesn't want us to touch these, but I bet Watson would like to know how these register with the doors too. It makes no sense. And don't lose it. I could barely get it off the wall, and when I did, it was pretty scary. Maybe the weirdest thing is that when I went back later, the cloth I got this piece was from was intact again. Yeah. They're weird. King Miemen, King Karath. Where the heck is my book, and why did someone take it in the first place? Matthew, the last batch of papers you sent here were very interesting. Since you did such a good job, I've got another list I'd like you to divvy up to the team. How you do it is up to you. 1. I'd like some more information on family life, ceremonies, etc. Anything related to birth, marriage, cultural events. I know we have quite a bit of source material for this, so anything you get would be helpful. I think we've gathered quite a bit on science and technology, and not enough on the personal lives of these people. We have quite a bit of guild information, but gathering that all up into one tidy area would be nice. The fall is still an obvious area where you're lacking. I'm not sure I can help you with research material, but given the latest information we were getting, at some time we are going to have to dig you into this. We're going to have to dig into this. I recommend assigning someone the sole task of the fall. Continue on with the king, as a short synopsis of all the kings would be helpful following the form you started with the last batch. We still have regular religious writings we need to translate. These are going to be the most difficult, but I think they can give us large amounts of helpful information. We have a stack of journals from various Dunny residences, etc., not to mention ages. I think that will be more than enough for now. Again, thank your team and tell them they are doing great work, Dr. Watson. And Matthew is the head translator, I think. Yep. So we got a hard hat out of that, which is nice. And this little link will come in handy later. Alright, now we're going to head back to Relto and go back to the Garden Age with the Fireflies. So we can get the Fireflies again. These things are annoying. There are a lot of tedious things a lot of the time. Wait. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I just realized something and I'm like, strange. Oh, are you kidding me? It's gonna rain. Fireflies won't come out when it rains. Okay, so this is referring to Anane, which we will get to in the future. Basically saying that on the top side it's the city, on the bottom side it's mechanical, and that there are actually 4 domes, which we will come to later, knowing that there are only 3 domes. Oh, did it finish raining? Okay. Going to grab them. Going to make our way. This way. Even though they look similar, those are not fireflies. Funny though if those things just constantly spawned fireflies. That'd be hilarious. They say it should be like swarming with fireflies everywhere. Okay, be careful here for this way. Okay, then we wanna jump! Not touch the water. Oh no, if this fails the second time, we might want to move this over there. Yeah, I'm gonna move it over there. I just wanted to see if there's anything on this. I didn't remember. Come on. Okay, so now we don't have to jump over here, but we'll have to jump over there. Okay. So actually, to save time, we're gonna go back to Relto and go to the Journey Cloth link. I want to be quick. There we go. I will say that there's a lot of like neat little nuances that you can find in the game. Not nuances, but details, niches, things that you can find just here and there that you wouldn't entirely expect, but they're there, and they kind of make it a little bit more of a mist game. I almost said dunny, mist game. Also, the water textures here are actually quite good. I don't remember them being that good. Maybe that's just me. Cool, we've made it. We'll finish. We'll do this. We'll try to get the first set of We'll try and get the first set of fireflies done. Yes, the first. This is only the first time we're gonna have to do this. Yay. Okay. Haha! Alright, now we can have them light our path. We can grab this. And this will lead us to the top part of the waterfall. Oh, I can see what I was getting caught on. I was getting caught on this wall. Interesting. Okay, so now we don't need the fireflies for now. Now we're gonna dunk us that we don't have our fireflies anymore. And we're in here. What we do is we need to get these. There you go. I don't remember if there's a journey cloth anywhere near this. They're up here. Let me just look around a bit, see if I can see one. I feel like I'm missing a journey cloth then. Okay, now we want to use these. Over here, so we want to have two. Man, I really do feel like I'm missing a journey cloth, so I might have to look around a bit. There we go. Okay, so then I'm gonna look over here. Because I swear there was a journey cloth in this little thing. Okay, maybe I was wrong. I'm also just gonna see... Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to head back over here, grab the fireflies once more. And this should be the last time we use the fireflies, hopefully. If not, I will be mad. Okay, where are they? Wait, what? Oh, there they are. Cool. Little friends. Make it before the rain, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I think we're good. Because usually we have like a thunder warning before the water happens. For the water, the rain. I've always noticed that the linking panel on the physical book is bigger than the UI panel, which I find interesting. Okay, I hope to God that this works. Yes! Finally. Lord have mercy on my soul. These fireflies, or this puzzle overall can be very tedious. I will say that. Okay, so now we should have 2 lives, which will allow us to jump over this little thing and retain fireflies and go in here. See, the thing is, this only gives me... Oh, yeah, let me get a hat. Pith helmet. We only get this one, which I don't think finishes... Yeah. So where's the other one, huh? I'm confused now. I mean, it's not on this wall. It's not on this wall. It's not on this wall. I don't think it's on this wall. I can't hardly see it. So then it has to be like down here somewhere. I wonder if it's over here and I passed it. No. Okay, let me head back over here. I got that one. I got the one over up there. So there one around this area. No. I must have missed it in the other age. Because I don't know where else it would be. Okay, let me head back to the other age. Because this is stumping me real hard. Like I'm befuzzled. So we're gonna go all the way back to this one. I know there's not one there. Also, it's Isha's crest right there. She just likes to put her mark wherever she wants. Marking her territory. So then, not here. There's that one there, but I already got that one. Oh, that's right. It's right here. They put 2 right next to each other. Forget they like doing that. Anyway, we've now finished these 2 ages. We can do this. And get the totem.
Many stories were there for the Denis to learn from, but they didn't hear them. The ancient tales of Tuat's Ocean, or of course the story of King Shomat and his brothers, which even speaks of gardens and death. But no one truly listened. The garden ages of the proud are beautiful, but they are built on the backs of the least. The ages like Chemo and Gira are a sampling of the playthings of Denis. With disregard, the least were stripped from their homes. The lives in those ages were consumed and the Denis gave nothing back. And whatever is not given back will be taken. The journeys are complete. Now take the final pillar. Take it, but hear all I've said. It's the whispers and murmurs that reveal the simple truths. You hold the precious soul of a Bahro in your age, in your hand. Such things are not meant to be held. Do what I do. I have learned things, seen things, written things they never thought possible. I have seen the real treasures that are protected by the petty fences of their rules. I have found the precious gold buried deep beneath the weighty mountains of their laws. This is my journey too. I am returning what has been given. These years I've spent, this path I've traveled, this gift I've been given, this purpose weighs on me, my burden, the legacy of my father Atris. For we are shaping Denis. We will mold what comes after. We cannot keep the power and the pride from ruining this new Denis, but we can prepare those who will read between the lines. The least are returning. The stream in the cleft is returning. Life is returning. The fissure is returning. The circle will be completed when you give back what you have taken. You must return.
Cool. Alright, that's it for today. I'll see you guys Saturday probably, unless for whatever reason we have Monday off. Let me check the calendar, see if it's not like a holiday. It is not. So yeah, Saturday. I will see you guys then. So look, now we have, over here, we now have all of these. We have, one's meant to be Kadish, one's meant to be Garrison, one's meant to be Teledon, and these two are meant to be that are Chemo, that are Gira. They don't have any, like, special markings on them to tell you which ones they are. Anyway, and with those 4 done, we have all of these. We have these 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9. We have 10, and we're missing 11, and we have missing 12. So we have half of them done. Yay! All right. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to follow on Twitch. Bye.